Oh my god, I was so distracted. I missed my button. Hi! Oh, that's so loud. Hello, everybody. Don't disrespect Homestuck like that. Thank you. Confused. Thank you. Alright, anyway, we can shrink that. I got some new mic settings now, and I feel like it's quiet. I feel like I'm quiet again. We're gonna have to do some... some fixing, I guess. Hold on. Oh, God. No. Well, we can put that up a little more. Ooh! Is that too loud? I don't know if that's too loud now. I live in a hell of my own making, and that hell is just audio testing. You guys can see my OBS. Look at it. Look at it. There's so many bedtime Stolly. Hi, cat. Yes, we haven't had a book club, so this is gonna have to do it. Hello. Anyway, you guys aren't saying anything to the positive or the negative about the sound, so I'm gonna assume that after changing it a little bit, mine's ban this guy. That after changing it, it's fine. Hopefully it's louder. Well, maybe not louder yet. It can go louder than before, though. But anyway, cleaner than before. Less goop in there. Mods do not ban this guy. Sounds like something the mods should ban would say. I gotta say hi to... I always forget to say hi when so many people show up at once. Hi Afar, hi Ibra, hi Confused, hi Spike. There we go. Bam. Also hi Cat, but like, whatever. Look, we can play Minecraft next week. Or we can just play not when I'm streaming, because honestly, I don't have much to like... stream for on the server anymore? Really? You should! I didn't know it was you that first time. Lucid had to come back and tell me, because you were there that one time I was streaming, and you didn't answer when I asked who you were. But it's okay. You were on the grind. Because I still need to get Elytra, but that's so fucking boring to watch on stream. Oh, I have a side quest? Wow. Look, if you guys want to make a weird, like, quest line for me, and then I can stream doing that, it's just, most things that I couldn't, you know, most things left to do isn't all that fun to watch as a stream. I'm not a hermit, okay? I don't do big Minecraft things. I'm not that good. So... Of mines? Have you... Oh god, not the bombs again. Oh yeah, I don't actually have my Homestuck playlist on because recently... God, I forgot who it is, but the guy who made... I don't know. Oh god, what is one of them? He's been nuking my streams. He is now suddenly not okay with me using the music. I don't know, maybe he got a distributor or something, and then they are unbidden going around and nuking it all. Do a multi-arc roleplay. Oh god, Dream SMP, the voices, the voices! I'm just gonna RP as Rambo, why not? Fuck it. Anyway. Don't pull a Dirk, oh god. Shout out to Bad Boy Halo, based. Hey, it was fun. The Dream SMP itself, I mean, it wasn't especially great acting. Some were slightly better than others. It was fun. Alright? Now, what these people did outside of the silly Minecraft roleplay, what some of them did, unrelated in my mind. We don't talk about that. Yeah, it was very Homestuck-esque in that it started silly and really unfocused, and then got some juicy plot that was still, like, a little bit not that great, but was fun. Yeah, it was just Homestuck in 2020. Did I try to class spec the characters? Yes, yes I did. A lot of people kept trying to tell me Tommy was blood. No, he's breath. I don't care what you tell me, he's breath. Very similar. Back to work with you. Be gone! I won't even be sad about it because you were mean to me. Do I still have the chart? Wait, let me find, I don't know if I still have it. It was in Google Docs though. Let's go look at it. Why not?
Google Docs, please. Give it to me.
Boo. Why would I go on your side quest when you're a jerk? Okay, it's not in this Google account. Let's try the next one. Is it this Google account? No. Is it this Google account? Ooh, maybe. No. No, yes. Yes, it is this Google account. Hold on. Is there anything incriminating here? No. I can just throw it over here. We did not do classes, but we did aspect them. It's so small. Hold on.
Hey, where's my plus?
There they are. Is that readable? Can y'all read that? I would make fun of you, but I have the same brain rot. Look, once you've been in the Homestuck fandom, you can't help it. The second you're into something else, you just gotta. I mean, one of these is really obvious for those in the know. He was a time traveler, so yeah, time is just... I should class back to Homestuck characters next. I mean, technically, I guess I could do it for the... God, what do they call them? The kids in Homestuck 2, because we don't know. But also, I know barely anything about them, but I ain't got the brain rot for them yet. Have you been reading Homestuck 2, FR? They've been doing a lot of work for Vriska. A lot of hard Vriska work happening. Was he space? I don't know. I mean, Dream was pretty much just Dirk, honestly. So, there's that. Oh god, not the Brighton Biter. Oh, techno. Oh, I can't look at this anymore, actually, now that... Am I Dream? I sure hope not. Anyway, we can put that away. But yeah, God, as I was saying, this is just my normal stream playlist instead of the Homestuck one because I don't know what in the Homestuck one is going to get me nuked again, and I'm so sick of having to go back and mute sections of my VODs because someone retroactively decided it's not okay anymore. Oh my god, I had to scour my playlist to make sure all of those were gone. Not Dream, just Dreamy. Aww. How cute. Oh, Kat, now that you're here, can you tell me if the audio's fucked? I know you'll answer my question. Because I finally got the cloud lifter, so I had to change everything. All of my settings. All changed. You switch your schedule around? Oh, I hate when that happens. That's kind of going to happen to me next weekend, so don't be surprised if I'm kind of tired. I usually open all the time. Sounds fine? Sick. I open all the time at the bakery, and next weekend I got a whole bunch of days where I'm closing in a row, so we'll see how that goes. If anything, honestly, it might just help me stay up later for the stream, because it'll be a whole bunch of days where I'm probably going to bed at like midnight to 1 instead of 10 p.m. Yeah, I can imagine switching from night shift to day shift is harder than the other way around. We've been swamped. We're reversed. I'm so happy for you, Kat. You get to wake up with the sun now. I used to be one of the latest sleepers in my house, but now I wake up with my father at the crack of dawn and we are the only ones walking around making coffee. And it's all the bakery's fault. But to be honest, the second I don't have to work that early, my sleeping schedule immediately goes to hell again. I'm not meant to be up that early. In a normal environment. My natural habitat.
Sippy, sippy.
Anyway, Homestuck. That's what we're here for. I felt woefully... I was woefully missing making silly little voices. I found myself almost doing it at work, too. I'd start doing, like, the cute baby voice sometimes. I'm like, no, pretend to be normal. Come on, you're in public. I actually have to see the other people in my house. Ew. Yeah, I used to not be a coffee drinker, but then my job gave me free coffee at 6 in the morning, and I said, okay, if you insist. I said, yeah, man, I'll take the free coffee. And now it's just faster than tea, because I don't have to steep it. I have instant coffee at home. It's very fast.
Bum, 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 bum.
Fuck. I still gotta put, like, hella milk and sugar in mine to drink it. It's too bitter.
I got a sweet tooth.
But yes, Homestuck, stop talking, you people. It's time for Act 3. It's been a million years since we read Homestuck. Do the non-Homestucks in the room remember anything? I think the non-Homestucks in the room have left. We're all just here for the reread. Anyway. Oh my god, Act 3! Whoa, who is this? No one knows. Guys, no spoilers in chat. Okay. Barfman's here! Hi! Welcome, welcome. Good, we have a new person. Well, not a new person. Old person that's new to Homestuck. There it is. That makes more sense. We're moving on. It's time for the best character in Homestuck. This silly girl. Except I don't think it is. I think it's gonna fake us out. I don't remember. Look, it's been a while since I've been in this early in the comic. And act structure, there's so many acts that I don't remember which act means what. Anyway, a silly girl naps by her flowers. I'm just diving in. It's quite likely that she tired herself out with a variety of silly antics, as silly girls are often known to do. She may have a silly name, too, or maybe not. It is hard to say for sure without asking her. But since she's slumbering peacefully, it would be a shame to wake her up. You might as well just give her a name right now. Enter name. Guys, get creative. Give her your best shot. Chat. I can't believe that's your best shot. Farmstink Buttlass, really? Guys. Even 4 milk would have been better. I don't know why 4 milk. It just disturbs me. Boogie. It's the boogeyman. Oh, wait. Guys, no wonder it felt wrong. I forgot to put on my outfit. There we go. There we go. Dude, that's an awesome name. I guess her name is Farmstink. Wake up! You tried to roust Farmstink from her slumber, but she's really down for the count. Looks like she's holding some sort of note. Retrieve arms from... They're right there. In plain sight. Look, they are flashing red. Dropped a pumpkin. What? Yeah. I still feel like it's loud. I'm probably crazy. It's fine. What pumpkin? Oh my god, guys, they said the thing. They literally said the thing. You see no pumpkin, and frankly, it's hard to imagine there ever was a pumpkin, in plain sight or otherwise. Anyway, that would be a really terrible thing to do to poor sweet Farmstink. Read note.
Farmstink? That's an incredible. Oh my god, I can't fucking read her handwriting. That is incredibly silly and a little bit rude. My name is.
Try again. Flip-a-dip.
Jade Harley.
Cutie pie! Cutie pie of the century! Everyone's favorite cutie pie. The best QT. Your name is Jade. You've just woken from a restful nap, and as usual, you have no recollection of having fallen asleep. You have quite a number of interests. So many, in fact, you have trouble keeping track of them all, even with an assortment of colorful reminders on your fingers to help you sort everything out in your mind. Nevertheless, when you spend time in your garden atrium, the only thing on your mind is your deep passion for horticulture. What will you do? It's time to play a silly flute refrain. Now, hold on. I have to... Give me 1 second. I couldn't do it before, and I'm hoping it was just because there was no sound to play at the time. My little volume mixer. It's still not there. Hold on. I wanted to put this... Ah! Yes. It had to be playing a sound. It is already through music! I don't want it to come through there. It should go through game. Okay. That was probably really loud, though. God! She's just too good at it. She's a musician. That's a good one. She's so good. Oh, holy shit, was that a kickflip? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, she's taking a nap. That's a good one. You know, for a 13-year-old, I think she's pretty good. For a 13-year-old with no professional teacher, I think she's pretty good. I think she kills it. Look at her. Very disgruntled. What is... I don't know, you probably can't hear that, but I think that fucking helicopter just flew by and it was loud as fuck. Anyway. Wow, you really suck at this thing. No, you don't. Don't be mean to yourself. Maybe you should try playing an instrument you actually know how to play instead, like the one in your bedroom. Honestly, you have no idea where this flute even came from. Things seem to appear and disappear around here all the time, especially to your unending chagrin, any sort of large orange gourd that might be lying around. You consider throwing the flute down in disgust. Come on, it's an expensive instrument. On second thought, it was a perfectly nice flute, and there's no reason to take your frustration out on it. You just need some practice. But before you capsulog the flute, you'll need to set your fetch modus first. Oh my god, more computer jokes! I guess this one's not so computery, it's board gamey. She got Boggle, Pictionary, Monopoly, how the fuck would that work? Yahtzee, Clue, oh god, Connect 4, Jenga, Battleship, a Ouija, Guess Who, Operation, oh god, and Memory. You have a wide variety of fetch modi to choose from. You were really excited when your grandpa bought you this modus set for Christmas. He's a total badass, even if a little strict. You typically opt for the memory modus when it comes to matters of day-to-day practicality. Tongue twister. You set your modus to memory and capsulog the flute. You allot 9 cards from the modus from your deck to the modus, since that will be more than enough for your needs at the moment. The modus grabs 9 more cards for matching purposes. The flute is split up on 2 blank cards and mixed randomly into the grid. To retrieve the item, you must first pick 1 card and then pick its matching card. For the typical Silodexer, this modus presents a frustrating guessing game and a lot of wasted time on mismatching, but you like it because you seem to have a knack for always guessing it right on the first try. Jade, squeal like a piglet and fertilize some plants. Go. It's an awfully silly idea and basically a waste of everyone's time. You will predictably disregard this thought and focus on more sensible objectives at once. Oh my god, this is so much fun. Love a subversion. Love a subversion. You capsulog the bag of fertilizer. Consult colorful reminders. You tend to have a lot of things on your mind at once, and you can be a little forgetful, so you keep a variety of colored strings on your fingers as reminders. Each one means there's something different to remember at a certain time. In fact, looking at your index finger reminds you that there's something important to remember now. It's your friend John's birthday. The green string reminds you that John's birthday package will arrive today. The blue string also reminds you that John's birthday package will arrive today, but in a way that means something slightly different. You are further reminded that you have some things to do outside your house soon. But you should stop by your room first for some supplies, and most importantly, to see if John is online and wish him a happy birthday. Capsulog the pumpkin growing right next to you. You snap up that pumpkin, which seems suitably ripe for the taking. Hopefully the safety of your Silodex will prevent it from being spirited away like so many of its ephemeral predecessors. Exit this room. Go. Go. Alright, still page. Alright. You make your way to the middle of the garden atrium, where a stairwell joins the 4 atrium wings. Upstairs is your grandfather's laboratory, as well as your bedroom. Capsulog something. Go. Your memory modus is hardly any fun without much stuff in it, so you decide to stock up on fresh produce to fill more cards. You pick a juicy red crab apple. You pick a nice-looking key lime. Then a delicious mandarin orange. Those are your favorite. And finally, a ripe yellow eureka lemon. Modus fun aside, you feel it is impossible to have too many fresh fruits and vegetables on hand. Go upstairs to bedroom. You almost never use the stairs. You transportalize upstairs. Just above is your room. Ascend. You enter your bedroom. On this side of the room, you are immediately confronted with numerous artifacts highlighting your various interests. God, I love that. It's so neon. It's beautiful.
Sippy my drinky.
You are an avid follower of cartoon shows of considerable nostalgic appeal. You have a profound zeal for marvelous and fantastical fauna of an anthropomorphological persuasion. You have an uncanny knack for nuclear physics, and not infrequently can be found dabbling in rather advanced gadgetry. You enjoy sporadic fits of narcolepsy. Your love of gardening transcends the glass confines of your atrium, and you're at times prone to patterns of precognitive prognostication. Fucking big-ass Homestuck words. You consider very briefly the question, what will you do? But you quickly realize this is only one half of your room and is therefore host to only half of your interests to choose from. Explore the other half of your room. Over here, there are yet more articles of your aforementioned interests and then some. Additional telltale signs of your enthusiasm for nostalgic television mingle with your assortment of game-hunting firearms. You are a skilled markswoman, though your crosshairs would never settle on an innocent creature, anthropomorphologically persuaded or otherwise. Does Jade also do psychedelics? You know, I'd want to say no, but also probably. How do you think she knows the future, bro? Your work table is littered with equipment to facilitate your tinkering. For you, experimentation is not a particularly exact science, and you lean heavily on sharp intuition for consistently and eerily optimal results. Nevertheless, you have still not been able to get that broad, flat gizmo there to work, which is a design you've borrowed from one of your grandpa's more mysterious inventions. How'd I forget she's a furry? Dude, I don't know. She literally gets fused with a dog later. Swear. Girl, how'd you forget? You are a great admirer of his, and you're not alone. Your grandfather is a world-renowned explorer, naturalist, treasure hunter, archaeologist, scientist, adventurer, big game hunter, billionaire extraordinaire. He's taught you everything you know. Forgot about that too. What do you mean? It's because she's weirdly, proud about not wearing a fursuit, I guess. Proud's not the word I wanted. Proud's just the first word that came to mind. Zealous? Zealous about not wearing it? Anyway. Prejudiced against fursuiters. But in spite of all his lessons, it is still difficult to escape his stern lectures when you're on the way out of the house to run your errands. He spends most of his time in the grand foyer, stewing in his own intensity and charisma. Yeah, most of his time, I'll say. And today will likely be no exception. Among the errands you have planned is to venture out to find your pet and best friend named Becquerel. This animal must be fed, and he will not be happy if he's not. And if he's not happy, then you won't be happy. But first, you really should dig out your computer and say hi to John. Now, what will you do? Quickly retrieve firearms from wall. You equip your trusty hunting rifle. There would be hell to pay if Granddad caught you leaving the house without it. Wonder why the design on your shirt changed. Well, there isn't much to wonder, really. You left the wardrobifier on its randomization setting. Oh, the future! The future of 2009! You may contemplate which shirt design you favor the most and commit to that setting in the near future. Capture log near Squiddle's doll and hug it. Just before you can grab one, the powerful electromagnets concealed in their underbellies become activated, and two of them get all tangled up with each other playfully. Tangle buddies. You capture log the Tangle Buddies. Lose interest in fauna and never speak of it again. How could you forget she's a furry when there's this whole essay about it? Oh, but you could never do that. What marvelous creatures they are. What a daring dream to combine the finest qualities of humanity with the elegance and nobility of the animal kingdom. How you wish you could know their world. To hear one night those muted paw pads traipse up your stairs. A low but friendly growl unsettles your slumber, and as the sober sleep seeps from your eyes, they detect a sharp pair of ears cutting the moonlight. A mysterious wolfen tongue invites. Wouldn't these ears suit you? Would not this proud long snout assist you in the hunt? Come on now. No need to answer. Words slough from the busy mind like a useless dead membrane as a more visceral sapience takes over. Something simpler is in charge now, a force untouched by the concerns and burdens of the upright. That farcical yoke, the bipedal toe. It now drives you through the midnight brush, your paws whisking through creepers, unearthing with each bold stomp bright odors demanding investigation. But not for long, as you and your new friend must claim the night with piercing howls moonward. You eat a weird bug, and don't even care. Pick up your toys. Speaking of which, you pick up and admire one of your Manthro chaps. They are wonderful friends, and are always cheerful and pleasant fellows. My dear Mr. Coxcomb, however will you be received at the Barnyard Gala without the trappings of a proper gentleman? I can read. Each Manthro chap comes with a number of accessories, including articles of formal attire, a vaccination kit, and a dishwasher-safe slop trough. The more this goes on, the more I'm convinced she does psychedelics. Well, she is on a deserted island in the middle of nowhere with nothing but plants and a dog and her grandpa, I guess. Organize all your dolls. You gather all your dolls into a rather cozy-looking pile. Change wardrobifier setting. Boop. You deactivate the wardrobifier's randomization mode and set it to cycle through these 3 shirt designs. The decision was tough, but you think you came to the best possible conclusion. That's funny, because people only ever draw her with the dog and the atom. That's it. Well, I mean, or obviously god tier robes or other such outfits, but you know. These other ones, non-existent. Look out the window! Oh, I'm yawning. Oh no! Took longer than usual for a book day to start yawning. It is another beautiful day in your neighborhood. It is peaceful and quiet as usual. A rather imposing volcano looms over your house, which has been inactive for centuries. Foreshadowing is a literary device. Though dormant on the surface, the volcanic activity deep underground provides your house with a source of geothermal power. You're not sure why your grandfather decided to draw from this source of energy when he had the unlimited power of the atom at his disposal, but it's been this way for as long as you can remember. Not another yawn! Oh my god, help! Help! Help, I'm drowning in air! Ah! You've chalked it up to your family's long-standing propensity for eclectic fursuits. Wait, you mean pursuits. Pursuits. Moving on. Oh god, the song is back. Retrieve fursuit from magic chest. Go! What is this nonsense about fursuits? You do not own a fursuit, and you think anthropomorphic fauna are really cute and enchanting and all, but it's never occurred to you to dress as one. Okay. Ugh. Bro, it's just more of Pussy's old, take sip of drink prejudices coming through. Tisk tisk. God, I wish my family would stop yelling 2 feet away from my door right now. That'd be crazy. When they know I'm streaming. That'd be wild. I sure hope it doesn't get picked up. But, it's a powerful mic. Let's just hope the music's drowning it out. Thumbs up. Chekhov's volcano. So true. Foreshadowing is a literary device. Anyway. Sure, it's fun to imagine what it would be like to run wild with a pack of wolves or purr and frolic with a litter of kittens, but dressing up as an animal just seems ridiculous. Okay. Where's the mic gate? No, because I don't trust them. My family they fucking saw it, guys. They literally saw it. Anyway. I would never trust them. Banger. But dressing up as an animal just seems ridiculous. Oh, well now I have to yawn again. The curse! The curse! Hold on. You know, I've found that I think it might just be because my nose doesn't really like breathing. So I need more oxygen. So I'm gonna blow my nose and put on a breathe right strip. Ooh. Hashtag not sponsored. It might be placebo. But I found it kind of worked. So we'll put on a heavy duty one today. Take off my glasses for a second. Guys, I can't see chat. Nobody say anything funny. Who am I kidding? You're never funny. Who's the entertainer here? It's me! I say as I read a comic out loud, the height of entertainment, let me tell you. Ah, I can breathe. How lovely. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it confused. I didn't mean it. Well, if your name's FR, then I mean it. No! No! Don't say that, I'll cry. I cried enough. Look, I made the mistake of watching like a couple reaction videos, except the reaction videos were to all the How to Train Your Dragon movies and then also Nimona. So I kind of cried a little bit before the stream already. I can't cry anymore. FR, you still deserve it. Angry face. I have a present for you though. I'll show you after stream. I'll put it in the Discord. You gotta wait. Anyway. Ahem. Where the fuck was I? It would still just be a silly girl draped in a raggedy, synthetic, tufty piece of crap. And seriously, who are you trying to kid with that sort of baloney? But it's fun! Where's your sense of whimsy, Jade? You're supposed to be the most whimsical. Come on, keep up. Keep up, girl. Anyway, it's not a magic chest, it's your gadget chest, which you have adapted for storing a number of useful gizmos. It was once your oracle's trunk, a gift from your grandfather, of course. Nope, didn't work. I'm yawning again. God damn. This is great audio. I know. Just got an ad. Well, Barfman, you simply can't miss Jade talking about her lack of fursuit. Thanks for the 2 cents. Thanks for the sliver of a penny. Very cool. Ba 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 ba. I'm about to yawn again. What is it about this page? Jade's narcolepsy is rubbing off on me. I think that's what it is. And still contains many silly fortune-telling knickknacks, all of which are completely bogus. Open chest. Among the fortune-telling knickknacks are these items: a crystal ball plus compulsory velvet pillow, a tarot deck, a magic 8-ball, a magic cue ball, and one of your favorite books of all time, Problem Sooth. Among the useful gizmos are, of course, your computer, which you keep inside a fun lunchbox for easy transport, and a couple of gizmos you keep handy so you don't always have to make the long trip to the kitchen. There's a cookalizer for preparing delicious meals, and a refrigerator. A name which clearly is a wacky variation of the much more common household item, the refrigifier. Examine Magic 8-Ball and Magic Cue Ball. Not exactly. These things are stupid and useless. When the Magic 8-Ball isn't being frustratingly ambiguous, its forecast is always wrong. You've tested it numerous times with certain facts you know to be true. This is its reply when you ask if your friend John's birthday is today. See? Stupid. You guess maybe it could be used as a reverse prediction device, and always trust the opposite of what it says, but that seems dumb to you. And anyway, the thing gives you a bad vibe. You might consider smashing it, but you're a little superstitious about whatever ominous consequences that might have, even if the occult talisman is in question is a cheap piece of garbage. You need what? I saw the message so late, I don't know what that's referring to. Anyway, the Magic 8-Ball is right. It's not exactly John's birthday because it kind of is. In universe, it's John's birthday. But this was posted on 10/24/2009, so not John's birthday. That is not 413. SMH. The Magic Cue Ball, on the other hand, is said to make predictions with alarming precision and specificity. Unfortunately, it lacks a portal on its surface that allows you to view the prediction. You put both of these pieces of junk back in the box. Capture log refrigerator. Oh god. Ugh. Flash warning, I guess. Too little too late, I know, but what's a girl to do? Oh, I should zoom in a little too. In case anybody wants to read along. How funny of me. As if. I'll try to scroll past. Well, it's gonna be on screen. Sorry. You take the refrigerator. You might as well grab the cookalizer too. No portable kitchen is complete without it. You take your lunch top too, because obviously you're going to be using that pretty soon. Oh, whoops. There goes your flute. Who cares? Feed your friend. Before you go out to feed back, you'll need to prepare a meal for him. You clear some space on your work table so you can set up your refrigerator and cookalizer. Just for fun, Jade allows you to take a stab at matching the cards to use the gizmos. You know, I watched a video that was like an analysis and like semi-critique of Homestuck in the early, I think it was just Act 1 back then, but it was someone mentioning how like, hey, this doesn't make any fucking sense in universe. And I was like, I mean, you're right, but like also, it was just silly times. Nitpicker. You're right, but also shut up. Who the fuck is doing this? Nobody. That's right. Anyway. It doesn't present much of a challenge for her, so she figures she might as well step aside while providing a few generous hints. No, warmer. Warmer? Cooler. Oh, cooler. Cold. Warmer. Yes. No. Cold. Ice cold. Warmer. Warmer. No. I wrote that? What? Girl, what are you talking about? Wait, I'm in top chat? Maybe it's a live chat? No, it's not a live chat. Oh, you wrote that video, maybe? Nitpicker sounds like a... You know? No, it's not. It's about monkeys. I don't know. Maybe not. Because unfortunately, that has also been used as a slur, so who knows? A pedant. There. Far too pedantic. You did not write the Homestuck critique. I wrote it and paid some other guy to voice the whole thing. You've selected the key lime. Way to go. Thanks, Jade. It does not make it any better. Anyway. You know, sometimes I'll, like, think of an old phrase like that, and I don't know where the phrase came from, but something in my brain tells me that, like, it probably is, so I just don't say it anymore anyway. I should look it up. Unfortunately, it is a trap with old turns of phrase. Band. Mods bait this guy. Hot, wait, oh, no, cold. Really cold. Frozen fucking tundra. Oh, up here. She's still letting us go? Take another crack at this. Congratulations, your matching skill to the new, you advanced your matching skill to the new level Yukon Hero Legacy of the Frostbite Amputee. Jade is beginning to regret breaking the fourth wall for this ill-advised escapade. Okay, one more time though. If it were known in advance how terrible you were going to be at this matching game, the author may have given second thought to preparing this cool interactive Flash application. Look at all these little fruits on the loose. Good luck trying to settle them down. You just deploy the gadgets yourself. This is too much. It's a banger song, but it's too much for right now. We're cooking a steak. No. Anyway, you just deploy the gadgets yourself. Stick fruits in the refrigerator to keep them fresh. These fruits are unlikely to become less impudent anytime soon, regardless of where they're stored, but you stick them in anyway. You take a look at the refrigerator's rotary interface. You wonder what he's in the mood for today. Ugh, big yawn again. Press the steak button. Okay, well, it's a rotary dial, so there are no buttons to press, but whatever, that doesn't really matter. You dial up a thick T-bone steak, which you're sure Becquerel is in the mood for, because he's in the mood for steak every day and is never in the mood for anything else. But he does like his steak well cooked. Lightly irradiate the steak. He does prefer his steak rare, after all. But you'll not dignify the thought of turning the knob much further because you're not stupid. You capsulog the irradiated steak and save it for your trip outside. You probably shouldn't waste much more time. You wouldn't want all those nice depleted steak isotopes to settle down. What do you mean, ew? Tasty green steak, what do you mean? That plosive really went into the mic, huh? There's a lot of air in that one. Examine the atomic base by your bed. You wouldn't exactly call it an atomic base, but it is heavily customized to accommodate a high level of musical virtuosity. The perfect instrument for the eclectically spirited. You've tuned the strings way down, of course, because your stumpy arms can't reach the low notes. You switched your eclectic bass to its advanced setting, but you promptly switch it back since obviously it's too complicated to play it in person like this. The default setting is your preferred mode for casual jamming. And since you can't possibly waste enough time playing music, casually jam is exactly what you're gonna do. We pause the music. Well, it's irradiated. So take that as you will, bud. Steve Everson is safe. Steve Everson won't demonetize my stream. It wasn't well done. It was congratulations. Wow, what a nice chill little bass solo. You take the portable amp from the wall socket, too. Open lunch top. You like to make yourself comfy in your plushie pile before getting down to business with your computer. Get down to business. Activate Pester Chum. Whoa. The future! 2009 is the future! Hey look, John's online. Hooray! And it looks like Dave pestered you about something yesterday, but you missed it. You greet John, but he does not respond. He's undoubtedly gallivanting around his house in a state of barely restrained birthday mirth. He may also be retrieving the 2 packages and 2 envelopes which you are certain came in the mail for him earlier. You'll wait a little while and see if he returns before you head out. See if Dave left you a sweet new rap. Oh god. Not more Dave reps, I can't do it. It does not appear so, but you just never know with that crazy and cool guy. So cool. Okay, I do have to read that. Fuck. Okay. Hold on. Blow my nose again. Nose blowing here somewhere. Chump change. Anyway. Fuck, I hate that the first... Well, okay, no, I did Jade's voice earlier, kind of. But, like, the first full conversation, and it's gotta be Dave. My shitty Dave voice. I don't have a good Dave voice. We're fine. Sound like a spray ball? Good. That's kazoo. That's what it was. I was spraying chat. You're welcome. A block of red. Hi, Dave. Welcome back. Going straight to Silly Town. Except Dave is the least silly of the silly guys. The only one less silly voice-wise is Rose. Hey, you're asleep again, aren't you? Or do you even know if you are? I still don't know how that works. It's like nothing means anything. So cool getting hella chumped by your coquettish damn riddles all the time. I don't know why I believe anything you say. I'm like the Grand Marshal of gross chumpage, waving around my baby-ass chump-ductor baton. Assistant Director of Chumpography. Celebrated author Ernest Chumpingway. Wait, no, weak. Chumple Stillskin. Chumple Dipshit? Yeah. You're asleep? Yes or no? ASL? S meaning species. Baboon? Monkey? Baboon? Kangaroo rat? If kangaroo rat, yiff twice, please. Okay, well, you're not saying anything, so I guess whether you're non-awake or unasleep or whatever, you're just not around and I'm wasting good material. Even worse, I'm wasting a killer persona here. Like, I don't know, like a wide-open V-shaped leotard and a fuck-ton of body paint. Some, like, sinewy, back-arching Cirque du Soleil-looking motherfucker. Always low to the ground, getting a good prowl on. Like I dropped my keys in the dark. Nimblest son of a bitch. Son of a bitch? Son of a bitch. I could. Well, I'm not that good for that. He's getting like a really light kind of southern. Really light. Because you know he'd try really hard to not sound Texan. He'd try really hard to not sound like he's from Austin. All his friends are from the coasts and have less accent. But I don't think he could get rid of it entirely. Fuck, where was I? Nimblest son of a bitch who had the gumption to glue a nasty pair of latex cat lips to his face. For a reason that wasn't a joke. Jade. Hey, where are you? Seriously, I'm sitting here tonight with a fucking bag of kibble jacked open on my lap and primed for goddamn bear, and you're gone? By the way, my name is Akeet Permusk. Hardest buttock in the jungle. Tempered steel. Hey, yeah, anyway, I just wanted to give you this remix I finished here. Explore remix. No, I can't play that. I can't play any of the things in here, unfortunately. Is he talking about cats? Yes. So yeah, you don't have to respond to any of that, by the way. I'll probably forget half the shit I said anyway. Talk to you tomorrow. That's me. Fuck, he's me. He's trying to say you all or guys instead of y'all. He'll give up eventually. Open fresh jams. You can open it. I'm not playing anything here. I know not all of it is gonna get me fucking nuked. But I know for a fact that at the very least, Explore, the original, will fuck me over. So probably the remix too. And oh god, what remix will fuck me over. And I'm not taking any chances. It's fucking Michael Guy Bowman is the motherfucker who keeps demonetizing my streams. This guy. Looks like I have another arch nemesis, cat. The list grows. Number 1 on the list, Jack Manifold. Number 2 on the list. Anyway, you open the Fresh Jams media player and add Dave's remix to the playlist. A lot of these are really good and really cool. You should go listen to them on your own time because they're nice. I especially really like, well, the Oh God What remix I really liked. But now I can't listen to that. It's been on my stream before, but not for long. Anyway, open Echidna and go to mspaintadventures.com. It begins to dawn on you that everything you just did may have been a colossal waste of time. Boggle vacantly at these shenanigans. I'm still workshopping that voice. If you know, you know. I think it needs more of a stupid British accent, personally. You open your web browser and visit MSPA. You navigate to a random page in the middle of the latest epic. Looks like he was just finishing up some sort of weird tangential intermission here. Well, whatever it was, it clearly advanced the plot in no relevant way whatsoever. End intermission! Oh, it's an S page. Hold on. Midnight Crew, Act 1031. Mark Hadley is safe. Mark Hadley won't nuke me. Mark Hadley doesn't want me dead. Violently. Smooth. Smooth like butter. BTS? Oh my god, is this them? Oh my god. Wait a second. Guys, is that Jungkook? Jimin? Wait, hold on. Notice how I stopped listing names? That's all I know about BTS. That's it. It's actually Slipknot. That's fair. Any secrets? No secrets. Alright, we can put the music back on. You've killed a little time, but still no sign of John. Pester Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Sup?
Not much. Sup with you, bro?
Good one. It's alright. Being chill, I guess. You know how it goes.
Great. Feeling cool today, Mr. Cool Guy?
Aw, man, you know it.
So cool.
You know shit's ice cold up in here. Shit's wicked bananas, I am telling you.
So, have you talked to John today?
Yeah, we were just talking a while ago about how he sucks at his Silodex. Can't you believe he uses stack? That kid's ridiculous.
Well, that doesn't sound like much fun.
What was it you use again? Wait, nope, never mind. I forgot. Whenever we talk about your goofy moduses, I get a migraine. What do you want with John?
I want to tell him happy birthday and to ask him about his birthday package.
Oh, yeah. I was being sort of cagey and told him to check the mail because I was wondering if mine came yet.
I think it did.
Yeah?
And I think mine came too.
So, guess you want to know if he likes it or something?
No! He's not going to open it. He's gonna lose it.
Oh, sorry to hear that, I guess.
No, it's good, actually, because he'll find it again later when he really needs it. Which, of course, is why I sent it in the first place.
See, like, I never get how you know these things.
I don't know. I just know that I know.
Alright.
Anyway, I gotta go. I have to feed Beck, which is always a bit of an undertaking.
Man, if I were you, I'd just take that fucking devil beast out behind the woodshed and blow its head off.
I don't think I could if I tried.
Yeah, well, say hi to your granddad for me too, okay?
Yes, I guess an encounter with him is almost certain. It is usually intense.
Oh yeah, isn't it always with family? Sounds like a total badass, though.
Yeah, he totally is. Anyway, I gotta go.
See ya.
Heart.
She's such a cutie pie. There's another S page. Shut the fuck up. Strife. Oh? No? Okay. There it is. Beatdown and all of its remixes. Such a banger. I'm especially fond of Beat Up Ultimate Dirk's theme. It never don't stop keep from happening. Yeah, get him, Dave. Yeah, you're doing great, kiddo. You got this. Keep it up, bud. You'll get him one day. For sure. You guys think he'll get up anytime soon, or... Sad watch. Anyway. Now Rose is online. Whoa. I require a font of frighteningly accurate yet infuriatingly non-specific information. Do you know where I can find a wellspring of this sort? Just give him another minute. They'll get there. He's working on it. This whole conversation just keeps going.
Yeah, okay, but we can't talk for long. You have plans? Well, yes, I do, but it's just that you're gonna lose your internet connection soon. And we won't talk again for a pretty long time. Not until you enter. Enter? Yeah. Well, this is exactly what I was talking about. This was the itch that needed scratching. My avarice for the inscrutable. It's limitless. Well, what did you want to know? You've been insisting today was the big day. We would all play a game you didn't know the name of. A game you said I'd get in the mail, and did. One that would help me answer some questions. But Strider is being obtuse. I can't catch John at his computer. You don't even have the game yourself. And on top of all that, my internet is unstable. So are you sure today is the day? There sure are a lot of challenges, but yes, I'm sure. Dave's cool, you know he'll...
Oh my god. Come around, oh my god. She doesn't use contractions right now. It's really fucking me up.
You know he will come around when the time is right. He just has a lot of work to do first. And so do you. You'll need to keep searching for a stable signal and power source. It'll be hard, but don't give up. And don't worry about me either. Focus on playing with John first. It all starts with you two.
Is there nothing else you can say to prepare me for this? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm sure you think little of blithely upsetting dark forces with Grandpa Moreau over there on Hell Murder Island. But honestly, I've only read a few books on it.
Dark? That's ridiculous. I don't really know what to tell you other than it's not going to be what you think it is. And most importantly, you'll have your questions answered. But they'll be the ones you haven't thought to ask yet. Just be patient and brave. You'll see. It'll be fun. Uh-oh. Looks like you've got to go. Take care, Rose. Heart, heart, heart.
I'd be the one of the spur possession with bad internet. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd be slaying. Slaying.
I guess I don't want to be John. I'd be Roxy. Yeah. I'd be cool. Anyway, be the other girl. You're now the other girl several hours in the future. It appears a secret passage in the mausoleum has been opened. It's getting awfully toasty in here. You gather up your belongings, including your dead cat. We'd be so fucking cooked. Stop being the other girl and pester John again. There we go. You've spent enough time for now concerning yourself with the future of your friends. John will not be available until later. By then, he will have his hands full, as will you. Oh! You pack up your lunch top and get ready to take care of some business downstairs. Shut up, Dave's theme. It's time for Jade. Descend. Try as you might, you can't stop your mind from drifting to the fate of your friends. You dwell in a particular configuration of reminders on your fingers. Go! Oh, that is loud. Jesus H. Dick. Strife! Pogo Hammer! Guys, everyone on the Minecraft server that has been killed by FR. This is what he's talking about. Ah, just like Dave, it never don't stop keep from happening. You know, he's a sturdy kind of guy, that John. Can't knock him over with a pail of water. There we go. And then it just loops forever. Also in the future, Dave's theme continue. But years, not hours. Under bare white branches, a century wakens. New tab. Whoa. Hello. New creature. Oh. It is hungry. She is angry. Oh my god, she's got a knife. What do you got there? A knife! No! Next. Oh god. Okay, Rose. Here we go. 2001. Some stuff about captcha codes and punch card alchemy. Is anyone... Wait, this is someone else, right? Who have we clicked on? I think this is John. I think so. That's the voice I gotta do.
Some stuff about captcha codes and punch card alchemy. Is anyone actually reading any of this? Or are they all dead? I don't know if anyone besides us is even alive and playing the game, or if anybody really cares what we have to say. Rose and I said I should add some stuff to this FAQ if anything occurred to me, so I guess I'm doing that. FAQ.
I still call them facts.
I figure at the very least it'll be a good reference for just us to use, but Dave probably won't read any of this because he's sort of this whopping stupid horse butt. Whatever. I finally figured out what those weird codes in the back of captcha log cards are for. Well, maybe not what they're always for, but a way that Spurb has exploited them for an in-game purpose. Every captured item stamps the card with a unique code, and a gizmo in Spurb called the Punch Design X will punch a unique pattern of holes in a card which is derived from that code. The punch card can then be used with other gizmos to duplicate the item and or combine it with another item. I got to thinking about this, and with my amazing hacker skills, I noticed a trend. The whole pattern is based on a fairly simple cipher, converting the captcha code to binary, and then oh god, oh nerd shit, nerd, loser. Here's the table, just to be clear, I'm not fucking reading that. There's a couple of oddball characters, whatever, man. Oh god, oh god. There's a punch card. He used ASCII art. Wow, look at that. It looks like shit, but you get the idea. So to combine items, you gotta blah, 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 blah. But there are some mysterious things about all this. First of all, with all the hole slots, there are 48 bits in total, which means there's almost 300 trillion possible codes. 300 trillion sounds huge, but when you consider it's supposed to account for all conceivable items, including all the wacky combinations of stuff, it suddenly doesn't seem that big. This leads me to believe that not every combination of item has a viable duplicate. But this is kind of obvious anyway, since there are many combinations of punch cards that will produce either a blank card with and, or a totally punch card with or. So there's a lot of dud combinations out there, and many that will just lead to the same pattern. Like for instance, a gun and an atom bomb could make some sort of ultimate death ray. But for that matter, a shoehorn and a potted plant could lead to the exact same pattern. So weird. Also, it seems like combined items will always have patterns with either much fewer holes or more holes than more ordinary items, which will occupy the vast meaty middle of all possible patterns. It's strange and counterintuitive that more complex objects have simpler patterns, but hey, there you have it. But all this sort of makes me guess this system can be cracked in some way. Like, if you have a complicated item and you want to extract simpler item components from it, there might be some algorithm for deriving the pattern you want, or at least narrowing down the possibilities. There might also be ways of charting through the simpler patterns on both ends of the bit spectrum, and pinning down the ones that will make cooler stuff. Who knows? I want to ask Jade about this because she's really good at this sort of thing, somehow, even though she doesn't have elite hacksaw cred. Too bad she makes herself so scarce all the time. Jade, if you ever read this, let me know what you think. John. Punch card calculator? Oh, I'm not doing that. Nerd alert, nerd alert. What the fuck is he talking about? Spouting nonsense. Skyonet. You enter the laboratory. Look for mad scientists. Shut up, Gamzee. My god. Get out of my ear, bro. There are no scientists to be found, mad or otherwise, or anyone for that matter. The lab appears to be deserted. There is a kiosk, though. What is that emo girl? OBS does not tell me. OBS just shows it to me, and I have to look at it and reckon with it. Whoa, a bunch of green shit. No way.
It looks like the kiosk monitors the lab's enormous hub grid. Transportalize as far down as you can go. Oh my god, they just keep yelling. They just keep yelling. Surely you can be normal for like the 2 hours I'm live? Surely. Whatever. What do I care? Clearly not at all. I'll just yell louder. So there. This is now a pissing contest. I wish the economy wasn't fucked so I can move out. That'd be sick. Anyway, this is as far down as you can go. The grand foyer is still... Is it foyer or foyer? You know, I'm not French. It's foyer. We're in the same boat, brother. Fucking muscly arms, handshaking fucking meme. You know the one. You know the one. Get me the fuck out. Get me the fuck out of this hellhole. I wanna... The fucking Eric Andre let me in meme, but out. Invert. Anyway, the grand foyer is still a few floors down, but the transportalizer on that level is blocked by one of Grandpa's impressive big game trophies. And you don't think he would cotton to someone moving it. Speaking of which, there are some of his trophies now. He has 1 million of these ghastly things. You really dislike them. One day. Hopefully. Just keep saving, boys. Just keep saving. Copium, copium, copium. Ooh. My favorite level, personally. The armor and vague, ominous fire flickers. You hop down a level. Granddad also likes to accumulate valiant knights from his travels. These are pretty cool, you guess. Keep going. The pink layer of mummies and casks. And one dog. There's the shark again. Multiple sharks. Oh yeah, how could you forget about his stash of decrepit mummies? God, you hate these things. Don't stop now. This is her grandfather's collection of what he refers to as his beauties. No lovely lady will be fit for his collection unless her portrait has spent at least 20 years bleaching in the front window of a beauty parlor. A sort of establishment he's plundered no less frequently than ancient tombs. God, I have to keep fucking fixing the levels because these songs vary so much in their volume. Loudness. Gain? Whatever. You guess they were sort of like your sisters while growing up, and you were always encouraged to look up to them. They're all awfully pretty ladies, you suppose, but it was always hard to get as excited about them as Grandpa. Jade, study hard and keep your rifle at the ready. When adventure summons, I'll know you'll rise to the task and take your rightful place among the daughters of Eclectica. That old coot sure was a bag of wind. Complete your descent. That's the sound it would make. Ugh. You reach the ground level. This is the stupid thing blocking the transportalizer. It's unspeakably hideous. Down the southeast hall is the grand foyer. If you you'll have to cross through it to leave the house. Oh, looks like someone's pestering you, even though you had logged off. Answer. Guys, everyone, nobody panic. Nobody panic. My favorite son is here. Guys, nobody panic. Everybody calm down. Stay seated. Okay? Nobody panic. We need everyone to leave in orderly lines. Okay? We can't... Sorry. I gotta compose myself. Hi again, idiot.
Oh no.
So I guess today's finally the day you fuck everything up?
Ugh.
Is there nothing I could do to change your mind?
You can leave me alone. How could you even be talking to me after I blocked you? And after I logged out?
You don't get that I'm better and smarter than you in every way forever. You don't get that because you're incredibly stupid.
I get that you're a jerk and you should shut up. Goodbye, jerk.
Garden Gnostic blocked carcinogeneticist. Well, this isn't a great display of my favorite son. He's not even being a wordy dickhead right now, but You'll see, just stick with me, okay? Trust. Non-Homestucks, I need you to stay with me here. And during a more wordy conversation, we'll see if I can actually do that screaming voice. I might give up, but for now, I'm committing to the fucking bit. Okay? Looks like a mapping of each hub's index. It appears one of the hubs was recently unlocked. Oh, I forgot to read that. Rose, look at the kiosk. Go to the center and do a goofy dance. At the center, you find a little stage that looks perfect for supporting a spectacularly silly dance. Or it would if standing on it didn't make you a little nervous. And also if that didn't sound like a bad idea given the circumstances. It looks sort of like the various contraptions you've seen deploying in John's house. You wonder what it does. Attempt to plug laptop into nearby hub. Oh! Dead cat vaporized. Oh, great. You just vaporized your dead cat. Oh, well, I already said that. Fucking redundant much. Oh well, ashes to ashes, you guess. There's gotta be a better way to deal with this lousy tree. Examine fetch modus. Leaf. Looks like you can choose between picking leaves or awkwardly uprooting the whole tree, as you've been doing. You select leaf, and you also turn off auto balance, since its consequences can be a little mystifying sometimes. You gather up all your items again in order. In an order that places your laptop in a conveniently accessible leaf. I'm not sure why you didn't do this a lot sooner. It reminds you of something? What is it again? No, you simply must know. Kind of funny looking tree now, but your concern for structural elegance is at an all-time low. Find the unlocked hub. As long as you're going to plug in your computer, you might as well find that hub. Here it is. Hub SN_lab 0413. It's unlocked and thus removable from the grid. You suspect this was the same beacon transmitting the unsecured signal you were using earlier. You pick the laptop leaf from the tree. You plug your laptop into the hub, then capsulog the hub and then the laptop. There must be a better place around here to set up your computer. This huge grid of electronics is sort of uninviting. You look around. Hey, what's that? Showing Lucid a picture of your cat Runa, and he just goes, is that a fucking tortoise? Bro, is that a tortoise, dude? Dude, is that a tortoise? No, dude, it's a cat. Cat-shaped, and I told you it was a cat, bro. Listen. I'm disappointed in him. Mods ban that guy. He's not even here right now. SMH. He gets no bedtime story, I say after just screaming in your ear because Carcat was on screen. Hey, what's that? Skyanet Laboratory, unestablished in 3 minutes and 9 seconds. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, and then the GIF loops. It's another one of these ominous countdowns. You didn't notice it when you first entered the lab about a minute ago, and looks like this one may have been ticking for years. Whatever it's ticking down to, there isn't much time. You can only hope that when you turn on your computer again, there'll be a connection invitation from one Mr. Strider. Oh, he's at a friend's birthday party? Left after the cat incident. In embarrassment, I presume. From the shame. Again, in the future. Another timer winds down sideways. You get another new tab. Oh, standing on a pile of mailboxes to get to the keypad, I see. The worms. The worms are legs. Tumble. Off it goes. Oh, another sound page. Dave, abscond. Someone free him. Oh, can't abscond, bro. Classic. Whoa, badass. Never mind the fact that this is a 30-something to 40-year-old beating the shit out of a 13-year-old with a real, albeit shitty, katana. Yeah, get him, Dave. You got this, kiddo. You got this. I warned you about the stairs, bro. I fucking told you, dog. It keeps happening. Hi, Krypton. Just normal, average bro shit. For real, for real. What does? You don't have the time to humor every random thought that pops into your head. The clock is ticking. Look around for anything else of importance. This looks like something of importance. Oh my. Ooh la la. Colors. Neuron activation. Beep, 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 beep. It appears to be Skynet's primary session terminal, monitoring a great number of SPURB sessions in the northeastern United States and parts of Canada. Upon further investigation, you draw some logical conclusions. It looks like each session consists of an IP address and a physical location. The colored dots on the maps appear to be meteor impact sites. It seems each session corresponds with a meteor, but not all meteors have sessions. The color of the dot appears to indicate the status of the meteor's descent. The red dots indicate meteors that have already landed. Yellow dots are imminent collisions. Green will impact later, and blue will take the longest to touch down. Boop. You use the panel to center on your present location and zoom in. Surrounding the lab are, of course, hundreds of smaller meteors that have been raining down steadily throughout the evening. Most of these meteorites have either landed already or will shortly. Centered over the lab is a significantly larger imminent collision. You can't say precisely how imminent, but you could certainly take an educated stab at it. Just southwest of the lab, centered suspiciously near the location of your house, is an even larger looming collision, though this one appears slightly less imminent. The terminal looks like it can monitor any meteor or session around the world. Search filters can be applied as well, restricting results based on size, time of impact, location, and so on. You zoom way out and narrow the search based on size. The two at the top of the list appear to be the biggest by far. You examine only their coordinates. The second biggest is centered over a U.S. city. The biggest by a landslide is, luckily for the Earth you suppose, way out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Turn on your laptop and check on John. Yeah, who the fuck would be out there? Surely nobody. Texas, you say? Interesting. You plug the laptop into the hub again and turn it on. It's now powered and connected to the wireless signal the hub is broadcasting. Your SPURB session reconnects. No sign of John here. You wonder why the house is shaking. Last time you saw him, he was on the roof platforms. You'll have to navigate via the SPURB interface to find him. Rose, ascend. I'm navigating? Oh my god! Oh my god, I feel so in the driver's seat. Wow. We're back in it. Yeah. Get him. Get him. Get him. Flash warning, I guess. Sorry. Late. I really should just say it any time that I know that there's a flash coming up, just in case. Get him, Granny. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Gilf moment. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. It's a fucking long one, Jesus. John, kill them faster. Chop chop, I got places to be. Sips my drink thoughtfully. Thank you, John. High five, Nanaquin. Left hanging long enough. He's on it. Good work, John.
Oh, hey, you're back.
For now, I'll have to leave again shortly. It looks like there's another large meteor headed for my present location.
Oh, so you mean Dave connected with you?
Not yet. I'll explain later, but I think I've determined that activating the timer in the game is not directly responsible for summoning a meteor to your location. The countdown seems merely to exist as a kind of warning to the player, as well as a strange coincidence.
Okay. I don't really think I get it. Is this relevant?
Probably not at the moment, and certainly not to you. I have to go.
Okay, later.
P.S. Try not to waste too much of that grist while I'm gone. Climb the echelon ladder, John. You rocket up the echelon ladder to the dizzying heights of the vaunted Boy Skylark rung. Your new feather is hard-earned and well-deserved, and alarmingly fashionable. God, 2009, 2009, 2009. Collect fat loots. You and your ceramic pork hollow rejoice in the mound of wealth yielded from your meteoric ascent up the ladder. You're still not sure what all those boon dollars can actually get you, but when pulling in such insane loot hand over fist like this, who cares? Not you. Pick up as much grist as you can hold. Your expanded cash limit is more than enough to accommodate the grist windfall. Oh my god, why can't I suddenly not speak? Hello? Hello? Help? Hello? You gather up 2,260 pieces of build grist, 1,040 pieces of shale, 490 drops of tar, and 350 drops of mercury. You can't wait to find out what amazing items this new supply of grist will be just barely insufficient to produce. Oh god, there's grist littered down there too. The stupid ogres were like huge grist piñatas. One of those big sour grape electric holocaust fruit gushers is jammed in the hole. Okay. Fucking ridiculous gusher names. Is jammed in the hole in the platform. You guess there's only one way to get it. Granny voice time. John, don't forget your book. It is your birthright. You ought to give it a read when you have a moment, particularly the first several pages.
Okay, Nana, I will. Hey, Nana?
Yes, dear?
Since I'm trying to get up to that gate, and since you can sort of conjure floating beds and throw me around and all, couldn't you just throw me up to the gate?
Yes, of course, John, but that would not serve your purpose well. There's a very good reason why you should build up to it, and then keep building.
Oh, okay. I guess that's what I figured. So just one more thing.
Do you think that instead of telling me exactly why this is with a clear explanation, you can give me a series of... Oh my god. No, I'm resisting a yawn.
Of really coy riddles about it and then sort of giggle?
John, you are a very fresh young man. Your father has done such a wonderful job of raising you. I'm so proud of you both.
I guess.
When you pass through the first gate, everything will change. You'll find the place where the constellations dance beneath the clouds, and then your true work may begin.
I suddenly understand everything.
Elsewhere, we find a place where a kingdom lies entrenched beyond an impenetrable veil of darkness. Dilf. Moving on. Oh, he's so sad. Oh, this is abuse. Oh, woe on the poor creature. Woe be upon ye. Graveyard stuffers. You are now the Peregrine Mendicant. You're flying westward in your peculiar mobile station. You have no sense of your bearings presently. The door is blocked by a metal column which extended through the entry shaft before liftoff. What will you do? Check mail. This message to Dr. Brenner looks pretty serious. Open envelope. Never. The mail is sacred, and sacred is the trust between the postman and the recipients of his precious parcels. You have made a solemn pledge to deliver this letter to the doctor, just as soon as you determine where this address is, or find any sort of discernible mailing address in this wasteland. For that matter, the mail is freedom. Oh, that was not a period, that was a comma. Anyway, the mail is life. The mail is the very fabric of civilized... Wait, hold that thought for one moment. Hat. The mail is the one final hope for resurrecting a dead planet from its ashes, and the letter carriers are the brave soldiers of God in this righteous crusade. They are the defenders of light and knowledge, of the light of knowledge, free communication, and the exchange of ideas. They are the bold toters of all those little papery conduits of freedom, the white postmarked angels that whisper a message on their deliverance, a promise to the yearning. There is hope yet. Liberty, reason, justice, civility, edification, perfection. Male. Examine keyboard and screen. It's the terminal you use to activate the station's homing mechanism. It looks like it's now returned control to you. The default viewport displays commands previously entered, including your last and only command, home.
Mail.
Type view. You type another one of the previously entered commands. It switches to a view of a young girl standing alone somewhere. There's a heavy amount of video interference of some sort. This girl seems familiar to you. Greetings. Don't I know you? Shakes head. Flash. You're welcome. This has been an immersive experience brought to you by the one and only Crimble. For your listening and viewing pleasure. Rose. Refuse to acknowledge the absurd tea set. I didn't read the last one. You successfully disregard the tea set because it's stupid and shouldn't be in a place like this. You probe further into the lab. Looks like a little girl's room. This all strikes you as a bit odd. Well, no time for messing around in here, though. Wear the scarf. Be the rider. Oh? A little friend? Okay, maybe you'll do a little messing around. You're only human after— Ah, what is that? You are accosted by a friendly mutant kitten. I have a plushie of this little guy. Vodka Mutini, love of my life. Resist great urge to take the wedged shale. You know you should grab this thing, but... Oh no, another yawn! Ah! Oh no, I'm being accosted! You are suddenly feeling apprehensive about entering your father's room. With all the scampering around, it almost slipped your mind how much you hate his hideous clowns. No use putting it off any longer, though. There's only one thing left to do. Gimme a D! Gimme an E! Gimme an S! Gimme a C! John, jump down. Plus 50. Stop yelling. These people, they yell. I know I'm yelling, but I'm streaming, so I'm allowed to. Scamper into Grand Foyer with wild abandon Jade. Last scamper! You scamper your heart out and bump into something. You don't know why he always insists on keeping it so dark in here. Oh look, it was one of his dumb globes. These things make it awfully difficult to navigate the foyer. We get it, Granddad. You like to travel around the world going on adventures and stuff. Ah, these stupid goddamn globes. Arm yourself, Jade. Grandpa will surely have stern words for you if he catches you without your trusty rifle at the ready. That's just what you need. Another one of his blustering, mustachioed diatribes. You're rolling your eyes in advance, getting them warmed up. But ideally, you can evade him altogether. All you have to do is get past the fireplace and out the front door, and you'll be scot-free. Examine those chaps on the sofa. These are the Manor's 4 distinguished house guests. They like to gather here by the fireplace for tea time, as well as pretty much all other times. It's all very mannerly and civilized. You know exactly what's going to happen when you try to sneak by. The fireplace is going to light up, and your grandpa's silhouette's going to appear in front of the fire to give you a good spook. He's so predictable. And there he goes. The old man has the flame. All right, we'll do the sweet. Oh, God. Oh, I knew it was coming, and still, it hurts. It hurts anyway. Bro, I got a ticket for the big game. It's sports. Dog, I'm so jealous. You know I love the big game. Oh, yeah. And there he goes. The big man has the rock. He's driving so hard through the point downtown. Alley-oop for a slam dunk. Oh. Become a baby. You know, I've never tried to click on the ad. What does that open? Spoilers? Oh, it's not read far enough to see this. Come back later. Oh, I see. I don't get to read Bard Quest. It's a link to Bard Quest. I hope the ad is for some pornography. Let's make some money. Alright, go back to normal. This looks so dull in comparison. It's eye-searing. Anyway, hush the flame. You suppose you could still manage to sneak by the crafty old man if you're fast enough. Avoiding an encounter would be ideal. Encounters with him are usually... ... intense. Oh my god, hi Marvis's theme. God, this song is so good. I know James Roach and Toby Fox will never betray me and start demonetizing all of my streams. Because they're cool like that. Leap dramatically across the divide. Whoops. Oh god. I guess an encounter with him is almost certain now, but most likely not for a while. Time to see what someone else is up to. Oh, let's say... Dave. Alright, Marvis, give me a second. S. Strife. Alright, come on. Load faster. There's too much silence. Oh, snap. Preloader, psych out. It was Jade all along. Here we go again, boys. Oh, I have to click erase. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pop, 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 pop. Pew, 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 pew. Kablamo. Pop, 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 pop. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, anyway, her grandpa was dead. So the one person who hasn't read Homestuck in chat, Barfman, if you're still here, there you go. There's your your grand reveal. God, look at her go. She's so spry with it. She's so quick with it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Incomparable skill. My God. Ain't no one can take her down. Anyway, that's enough of that. Continue, Marvis. There he is.
Yes, I'm going out with this gun. No, I will not get a bigger one. No, I won't take yours. I can't even lift it. Oh, that is so preposterous. Do you even hear what you're saying? I'll be fine. This is a perfectly deadly gun, and it shoots lots of incredibly deadly bullets. Will you just stop it? I am going now. Goodbye.
Heart. Abscond, girl. Go. It was so much easier to deal with when he was alive. Crazy. Crazy way to go about that. Anyway. Unlock the blogspot page. Wow. That's fun. Go away. PM. Miraculously survive. Peer out the explosion hole. Oh, we're losing mailboxes. Rose refused to acknowledge the absurd kitten. What? You better. Ignore vodka mutiny at your own peril. You fail miserably. Oh look, there's some more mad science crap over there. Insert coin. This weird arcade gizmo adapted to this setup obviously doesn't take coins anymore, assuming it ever did. Besides, you left all your coins on the fridge, remember? Let's play a game. This doesn't appear to be a game. It appears to be an appearifier. Screw around with the appearifier. You mess with the controls. Hey, Jaspers is alive! Or at least, he was in the past. According to the timestamp, this was almost 9 years ago. You tried to move the crosshairs with a joystick, but it seems to be permanently locked on a specific target. You might be able to unlock it, but you clearly don't have much time to horse around with this thing. You zoom out. It looks like you and Jaspers were having one of your sessions. You weren't making a lot of progress, though, because Jaspers was no doubt being characteristically recalcitrant. You possibly jotted this phrase down on your pad. It's hard to remember, though. Wait, could this be that day? Rose. Cause time paradox. You attempt to appearify Jaspers. This would surely cause a time paradox, because you can plainly see that he has not told you his secret yet. But it seems the machine has a safety mechanism to prevent such irresponsible appearification practices. The paradox ghost imprint of Jaspers appearifies instead. Sorry, I almost used a normal word instead of a Homestuck silly word. Quickly settles into a mound of sludge. The machine beside it sucks up the paradox sludge and begins some kind of automated procedure. It seems whatever sort of primordial biochemical properties the sludge possesses is being evaluated by the device. Look at him. Look, he's so cute. He's just a little guy. The device generates a fetal paradox clone of Jasper's. The wretched creature exhibits a number of unfortunate mutations, though. The good news is that it will be mercifully unestablished along with this facility shortly. This is also the bad news. Whoever was operating this machine in the past may have been making unsuccessful attempts to perfect the science of ectobiology. Rose have a flashback. Kitty! Small gasp. There's no need for a flashback. Conveniently, you can watch what happened right there on the monitor. You roll the clock forward a few seconds. Jaspers reveals his stunning secret to you in strict confidence. Before you could ask him to clarify, he vanished into thin air. You now believe you understand why. However, you were not the one to purify him from this moment. Your hand was nowhere near the controls just now. A couple of weeks after he vanished, his body washed up along the riverbank. His suit was a mess. Your mother fitted him with a new one just before the absurd funeral service she insisted upon. Trace Jasper's whereabouts on the machine. Static, static, static. Sure. You roll the clock forward to a week after he vanished. It seemed there is no accessible feed tracing his whereabouts during that time frame. Sorry, Rose, that'd be spoilers. You fast forward another week. There he is, just as you found him. Rose, fast forward to now. Wait! Oh my god, no, I can't listen to that. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I'm ready now. We're gonna keep playing. Fucking Michael Guy Bowman. We're muting it. I'm sorry, we can't listen to the song. He'll kill me on sight. He's got a sniper outside my house, ready to shoot me dead. As I choke on my drink. It's so sad without the music though. Meow, 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 something like that. There's your entirely accurate rendition of Chorale for Jaspers. But it's still plot-relevant information. I can't skip the whole flash. I say as if I haven't seen this like 6 times already. Oh, hi. Look at him. He's so cute. I'd go grab my Jaspers. Well, not Jaspers. My vodka mutini. He hasn't been named yet. I've said him. It doesn't matter. My vodka mutini flush, but it's probably dusty from sitting around for so long. Oh! We still can't listen to this either because it's also a Michael Guy Bowman, but we can watch it. Oh! Oh! Oh, I didn't mute it. Okay, we're fine. Nay! I don't know. It's just not the same without the song. What's even the point? Where's the whimsy? Nay. Nay. Etc. Look at that. That's art, baby. This is true art. Masterpiece. My God. You know, this music, probably better. More accurate, really. Pony! Get the end pony. Nay! There it is. That was so worth it. So worth stopping everything. Alright, wait, hold on. Let me check something. I want to peep when this act ends, so I know if I should just look for a regular stopping point or if I could keep going. Homestuck. Act 4. Because I know the early acts were, like, pretty short. Until shit gets crazy. Start is at 13:58. And I'm at 9:39. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it to 13:58, guys. This is gonna have to be another 2-parter. That's not happening. We'll get Rose in the game. I think we can get Rose in the game. Unless, you know, for all I know, that could be the end of the act. I don't know. We'll find out together, shall we? Dave's not in the game. We'll get Dave in the game. We'll get Dave in. Rose is a little far off still, but we could probably get Dave in and not want to cry. Anyway, purify Jaspers immediately. There we go. Good thing you finally got all this sorted out. You only have 10 seconds to spare. Time to stash the dead cat in Amscray. Rose, stop fooling around and transportalize out of there. Whoop. Locate and feed the devil beast you call a pet, Jade. And good luck finding him. If he wants to be found, he'll find you. Becquerel has always managed to elude your prognosticative faculties. He is completely invisible to your intuition somehow, a property almost totally unique to him. It used to freak you out a little, but you have long since grown accustomed to it. Oh? Oh? The Greacher. Puppy. Huh? Oh, it was nothing. Nothing at all. Moving right along. Retrieve the package you expected to arrive. The birthday package you were expecting from John arrived months late, and yet right on time. It landed over there, past the crumbling monument, a satellite to the great mystic ruins at the center of the crater lagoon. Triple somersault into room... This is John. God, I gotta pay attention to the names. John, triple somersault into the room, etc. Stick the landing. Okay, you do that. You're now in your dad's room. Where are all the clowns? You spot your dad's briefcase beside you. It probably contains all sorts of clues, or at least various forms of paperwork critical to his trade as a hilarious street performer. Snoop. Oh yeah, here come the secrets. Getting ready for some major Wait a minute. These are just boring business documents and spreadsheets. The hell's going on here? Examine your dad's room. Okay, it's Malcolm Brown. We can listen to this one. I'm safe. Kind of a boring room. More nose blowing. Just a businessman. Oh my god. Ceci n'est pas un pipe. Not all that into clowns. Most shocking twist yet. Who's this douchebag? Poor kid. Calm down, John. It will be all right. So all those years, while you believed he was out busking up the corners with hilarious antics, he was working as an ordinary businessman all along? He was just a man trying to make good, honest living for his son. Maybe he was too embarrassed to tell you the truth. Or maybe it was just that you'd never bothered to ask. No, I am getting Rose in the game. Hold on. God, it's been so long I forgot the order. Rose is next. We'll get Rose in. We're fine. I'm fine. You guess you always just assumed. The human prisoner has broken out of his jail cell yet again. Attempts to block the cell door with heavy objects have proven futile. Another woeful soul. You're gonna need a bigger safe. I remember the order. I do now. I got a little schmixed up, but I'm good. Obviously, Rose is next. She was the server player. Who's this guy? Enter name. Spade Slick. Spade Slick? Yeah. Got a nice ring to it, but you know your own name. That damn well ain't your name. Take another stab at it. Okay. State name and rank. You are Archagent Jack Noir. You oversee various affairs of a dark kingdom. Presently, you are determining how to deal with this prisoner, who's been a thorn in your side since he was apprehended. You view the affairs of the kingdom through a series of fenestrated walls. You have 3 walls, nearly enough to form a cubicle of vigilance, which is a full and proper enclosure of an agent of your stature. Stature? Stature. That's better. Oh, you didn't finish? Oh, I got you. Hey, we'll finish with you now. Not now. Throughout the stream. Over the next, year. You viewed the affairs of the kingdom through a series of fenestrated walls. Wait, I already fucking read that one. Which is a full and proper enclosure for an agent of your stature. However, much to your utter contempt, your 4th wall was stolen some time ago. Darn comical hat. This frivolous headdress turns your stomach. You'd sooner stick your head in a furnace than coax it into this monstrosity's loathsome, colorful maw. It's It's bad enough that your exalted ruler ordered everyone to drape themselves in these hideous rags the moment the troublesome human with the pipe and his child showed up, but you draw the line at this hat. Summon a minion, boy! Big boy. You order one of your burliest agents to the scene. You bring something heavier this time. Coin? Coin? Yeah! It's a different New York accent. Grr. Your transmission is interrupted. Seems your glorious monarch has concerns over your wardrobe. Fine! You begrudgingly don the comical hat. Stupid, lousy, wise, and just fucking leader. What a royal pain in the ass. Throw down hat in disgust. You fully intend to once your superior stops breathing down your neck for a second. Wait. What now? Fucking get his ass. Get his ass, Dad! Your blood is boiling so hot you could cook an egg on your carapace. Looks like you'll have to go handle this yourself. John, investigate room for anything Dad may have left behind. It seems there are some unopened birthday presents which Dad didn't get around to giving you yet. God, yeah, Jack Noir is perfect. 10 out of 10. Would enjoy again. Despite how he gets neutered later in Act 6. But present time! Open a present and see what's inside. It's a fetch modus control deck. Let's go. Yay, we all know what that means. The one on the right seems promising. You open it to see what's inside and, oh god, yes, obtain sweet loot. You tear into this thing and put a meme peep on the sweet loot. In addition to the modus control deck, you got a bonus array fetch modus, plus another 12 cards, which are practically worthless by this point, but hey, you'll take them. First thing you do is flush the extra cards into your deck. Okay, this really is just way too many cards. Equip Array Fetch Modus. The Array Fetch Modus allows you to store and retrieve any item from any card at any time. It seems exceptionally serviceable, albeit difficult to weaponize. Boring! Read instructions for Control Deck. There's nothing to read, really. You just pop some Modus cartridges in the slots, fire it up, and see what happens. You start by putting the stack and queue modi in the slots. Your Siladex now behaves like both a stack and a queue. Items can be removed from either the top card or the bottom card. You see no reason at all not to jam the array cartridge in there too. You make sure to blow the dust out first, of course. The Siladex reconfigures itself into an array of distinct queue stacks. Now we're talking. This is just the sort of needless complexity you have come to expect from your inventory management system. John, unwrap the smallest present first. You have a staunch policy of always saving the biggest present for last. Always. You retrieve a box of delicious fruit gushers. Could this birthday get any better? You don't think so. Open the big one. You thought wrong! It's a suit. Fill up entire queue stack with shoes. Okay, awesome. Queue stack full of shoes. Capture log fruit gushers. Dang, I spaced out and put them in the wrong queue stack. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of this thing. Closely inspect fruit gushers box. So delicious. You can't wait to capture log one of these packs and make like 1,000,000 gushers. Screw all this building nonsense. You'd rather make candy. Wait a minute. It can't be. The heinous Batterwitch has her gnarled claws in everything. What do gushers have to do with baked goods anyway? How does this make sense? Why? Why? John. Mental breakdown. It's Mark Hadley, we're fine. I have to hyperanalyze every song that's about to come so I don't get sucker punched. Poor guy. This is stupid. Oh, it's under. Hold on. Jade, retrieve package. I'm safe. I'm safe. Dog. A brain. Shoot the dog. Shoot the crazed dog. Oh, melted. Arsenalize. The Betty Crocker. Now we are the bullet. Artillerate. Flashing again, god damn it. Back to Earth with us. Armamentify. Words. Arf. Go fetch. Nom. Good dog. Good dog. Good dog, best friend. Iconic. Look at him go. Wow. Anyway. Oh, nap time. Rose, check self for any mixed atoms with cat. Nope, no mixed atoms. Looks like you and the kitty kept your genes to yourselves. Your new kitty, whose name is... you'll think of one later. Don't worry, I already spoiled it, because I couldn't resist. Hey, where the heck are you, anyway? Look around room. Oh, you're back home. Your well-stocked bar and... oh, the well-stocked bar and the vantage from the window tells you this is your mom's room. Or at least, what you thought was her room. You decide not to be especially melodramatic about this revelation. Okay. Not everything's a competition, Rose. Watch the meteor impact. Huh. That's funny. Shouldn't that place be unestablished by now? The downpour of smaller meteors has stopped. Oh, there it is. Slam. Better get out of here. This room is a powder keg with all this booze lying around. Get down to business, John. Suddenly, you're feeling very businessman-like for some reason. You just punched a shitload of cards in anticipation of making a whole lot of cool stuff. This time you didn't foolishly destroy any items. You just looked at the codes for some objects you rounded up, and punched them on blank cards. You wonder how much alchemizing you can get away with before Rose gets back. As if she's got any right to tell you what to do with your hard-earned grist. You're the one running around putting your ass on the line. All she's got to do is mess around with her computer. Anyway, you better hurry. Jade, dream. Bonk. You are now dreaming. Your dream bot is awake and active. Jade, obliquely foreshadow future through interpretive dance. Whoa. 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 Your silly dance foreshadows nothing and is essentially meaningless, but it sure is a lot of fun. Quick, get into the bed. You climb into bed and try to get comfortable, but some sort of invisible force is pressing down on you. A strange feeling of cold heavy metal. This happens every time you try to get into bed. No wonder you can never get any sleep. Jade, realize you can fly. There's not much to realize. Of course you can fly. Open the package. You stop all this flying around nonsense and examine John's birthday package. 2GG from GT. Unfortunately, you cannot open it yet. This package has an important journey to make first. You're planning on delivering it momentarily. Good thing you already know what's inside, otherwise you'd surely be consumed by curiosity and suspense. You sincerely pity anyone who might be forced to endure such a fate. Months in the past. Enough for the above weather to be seasonably reconcilable.
Hey, happy birthday, Jade. Hey, thank you, John.
Oh, wow. Okay, I got your present in the mail just on time. Plus, I sent Rose's and Dave's, too. Why do your guys' birthdays gotta be all bunched together like that? You're running me ragged.
I know, but it is nice of you to think of us all like that.
I can't wait for you to see what I got you. I don't want to spoil it or anything, but hopefully it'll help you solve those problems you've been having lately. A mysterious wink.
I'm sure it's great. I can't wait either. It might take a while to get here from there, but it'll be worth the wait.
Oh man, I'm such an idiot. I forgot about how long it takes you to get stuff. Ah.
John, that's okay, really. I'm sure it'll get to me exactly when it needs to, and it'll be a nice surprise when it does.
Okay, well, I hope so.
Art. Hold on. Okay, I'm back, sorry. I had to tell someone to go away.
Oh god, the trolls again?
Yup.
They've been such a pain in the ass lately. Seems like there are so many. They're either just 50 of those jackasses, or it's like one guy with a lot of alt accounts.
I've never had any sort of feeling about them or what they want, which is kind of weird. But it seems to me like they're probably all different people and not one guy. I've counted 12.
What do they want with us?
Some people just like to needle others for some reason, John. It's like a game, I guess. They're like pranksters.
Oh, hell no. Shittiest pranksters ever.
Troll mention.
How do you think they're mostly harmless? Every so often they manage to get through my block filter and hassle me. It's been going on for years. Actually, some of them are kind of funny, I think.
Oh wow, what? Years? Okay, well, I'm sick of them. I've been thinking of changing my pester chum handle to throw them off the trail, so I guess I'm gonna do that. Make totems, John. You've already carved a few totems, but you've had to return to the living room for more crooksite dowels. Your carving work is not nearly complete. Every time you re-enter your room, you shudder at the recent handiwork of some mischievous imps. You can't turn your back on them for a second. Rotten imps. Those posters were like children to you. Rose, flea room. Hold on. I need to check how far away the page is. I need it on the wiki. Where is the wiki? Show me the link. God, alright, I have to click on it. Oh god, the page is so entirely broken that nothing shows. The original website is fucked. 11:49. Okay, yeah, I could totally do that. Alright. Just making sure I can make it without dying, because my voice is starting to feel a little rough. But small pages means 100 of them. Chump change. At long last, you have returned to your bedroom with a stable power supply and internet connection. Vodka Mutini purrs at your side. I suppose you will call it Muty for short. Pester John.
That's quite a totem collection. What are you planning?
Oh, whoa, hi. Gonna make some stuff. Are you okay? Hasn't your house been on fire for like 5 hours now?
No, that was the nearby forest, which up until quite recently would have been best described as on fire. But you may be excited to learn that just recently my house finally notched that achievement.
Wow, congrats, I guess?
Thank you. Have you seen Dave?
Nah. His bro's probably busy kicking his ass. That's probably all there is to say on the matter.
Okay. I'm gonna start putting this grist to use too. Let's be sparing with the frivolous knick-knack breeding and focus on getting you up to the gate, okay?
Yeah, okay, I hear you, but I think we'll have plenty. I've been killing imps all over the house, and now it's lousy with gushers.
Gushers?
I mean, grist. Serves them right for ruining my posters, the bastards.
Which posters?
Don't you see, dude? My sweet movie posters. Look at them, they're fucking ruined.
John?
Huh?
Are you suggesting that imps are responsible for defacing your movie posters?
Yeah?
Your posters have looked like that ever since I first saw your room. The moment we started playing this game. I thought you had defaced them ironically to mock your father's interests. John?
Very funny, Rose. Nice joke. Great joke there, Rose. Top of the line prank. Hee hee ha 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 ha.
This is good. Laughter is probably the best way to avoid being especially melodramatic about the revelation.
Yes, let's keep this joke going because it's such a good one. Oh my.
More laughter. I'm not fucking doing all that, man. I'm already on the end of my rope.
Wayward Vagabond, descend.
Oh. Honey, you tried.
You know, you really tried. You cannot descend from the top of your mobile station. The loose cable you gathered up and tied together is not yet long enough to allow you to reach the ground safely. You have used all the cable you can find. You will have to come up with another plan. Sacrifice your mayoral sash for more cables. Absolutely not. What are you, crazy? A mayor does not relinquish his mayoral sash under any circumstances ever, period. Purify the temple. Such a dumb idea. Not as dumb as using your sash, but it comes close. A temple's way too big. You'd probably just end up purifying a chunk of useless, boring rock. The mayor is the best character, it's true. Wait, what's that? There's something dangling from the top of one of those towers near the temple. Command Serenity to carry the rope to you. She is a tiny insect and can't possibly lift more than the weight of a pumpkin seed. She does, however, inform you of what the ledge contains through a series of informative blinks. There's an old rusty harpoon lodged in the crumbling rock. Tied to it is a bunched-up jumble of handy cable. It strikes you as convenient. It's almost as if someone knew you would need a bunch of cable, and that you would have a mayoral sash made out of cable, and that you were particularly attached to that mayoral sash and would stubbornly refuse to use it. Anyone who knew that much would surely possess a special gift. Alas, it seems a bit far-fetched. Get ye rope! Okay, we just established that it was a cable and not a rope, but that's okay. You take a hasty swig from one of your delicious ponds and put down... And put down? That is what it says. Typo in a group chat, typo in a group chat. And then quickly adjust the coordinates to purify the jumble of handy cable.
To Mr. Mayor.
Oh, of course, the time wasn't set to the present moment. Somehow it got reset to a few hundred years ago. It's some sort of present from the past, in the present. Attached is an envelope. It looks extremely important. You open the envelope. Inside is a letter in another envelope. This is all highly confusing, and you do not know what to make of it. Still, it's obviously critical mayoral business, which you take very seriously, and you will defend this package with your life. Try to purify the cable again. I know, I don't think I will be able to make it to Rose Center. I might finish the scene and go. My little throat hurts. You set the time to the present and purify the jumble of cable. Take obvious course of action. You tie all the cable together and carefully lower your precious pumpkin bindle. You then rappel down the station with the package, which must not leave your side. Years in the future, which is to say the present moment precisely. Sniper! An aimless renegade prepares for a company. Ah, yes, company. And then here we go. We're gonna bookmark it. Boop. Did that work? I guess that worked. Nice. That definitely worked. Alright, anyway. Ugh. We're going over here. We're over here now. Hello. Gamers. Gamers, that was a long one for me. I know that was kind of an anticlimactic place to stop, but I'm dying. Should I leave the face paint on for this? I feel like I should leave the face paint on. I'll take it off a little bit later. Hello, hello. Thanks for hanging out. Gamers rise up. No, gamers should go to bed. This was a bedtime story. Come on. Sleep now. Shh. I guess I should do my spiel real quick. No, but the spiel. I always mess up my spiel. It's the worst, world's worst spiel. Anyway. Thank you all for watching and making it this far, if you did make it this far, which I see a few of you did. Hello, hi, I love you. But if you did make it this far, that means you should go click on the link in the description to join the Discord, where you will get updates on when and what I will be streaming. Though for the most part, it's just every Sunday at 8 p.m. EST. But we like to have fun there.
And by have fun, I mean scream about the Minecraft server, which you can also join if you join the Discord. There's my spiel. Even worse than usual. Obligatory. But yeah, it's eepy sleepy time. Unless somebody stops me. Alright, hold on. I'll take out the face paint. There we go. I've done it. Hi, I'm normal again! Big normal vibes. Big normal energy. Ah, that would be nice. So I guess I'm praying for more day shifts for you. I love it when my regulars can come.
Bing, 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 bing.
I'm trying to think, what do I want to do next week? I did make a whole Marvel Rivals thumbnail that I just haven't used. You guys want to see it? You guys want to see my thumbnail that I made? Hold on, what's the settings here? That's CSP? Okay, so I can use that. Just in case I don't ever use it, I'm gonna show you guys. You're regular enough because Lucid talks about you. So you count. Oh god, I forgot I made it tiny because I was talking about the model. Hold on. I'll fix that in a second. Oh wait, I could just go to the stream thumbnails. Where is it? Where is it? Where is the thumbnail? Where is the thumbnail? I got a foot. There it is. Open it up. Alt. Whoop. Make it smaller. Whoop. Whoop. There it is. Wait, we can make it. Wait, no. I'll leave it like that, and then we're gonna. Oh god. Oh, that's what I wanted. There's the button. There it is. I'm gonna go like that. Put it there. And then now I can go here. And I can just. There it is. Wow! He's a yapper. It's true. There it is. Again, I don't know if I'm ever gonna do it, but I put my whole hand into making this, so I feel like I should show it even if it's just in Clip Studio. Looks just like me, can't you tell? What, the Minecraft server or just the Discord server? Probably Minecraft, right? Putting on chapstick. It's Hello Kitty shaped. Thing is if I played Marvel Rivals, it'd be really embarrassing because I suck at it more than I suck at Overwatch, which I already suck at. Loki. Yes, this is the Loki skin though, so not as immediately recognizable. Yeah. And I didn't know it was you at the time until Lucid told me after. Beep, 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 beep. I think it's funny that I keep putting the new design into the... Shouldn't you get a display tablet? You can. If you want to, like, use it for a while and try it. But honestly, once the one I'm using conks out, I think I'm going to switch back to a non-display tablet and just get a second monitor instead. But it's mostly for me, it's because I keep... I'm not as motivated to draw when I have to move a bunch of stuff out of the way and, like... change the angle of my current, what I'm using as a second monitor just to draw something. You know, so I think it'd be easier for me to motivate myself to draw if all I had to do was slap something in front of me and start doodling. And I could keep my, like, video essays on the second monitor instead of having to switch everything around. Gonna go soon, you're really tired. Me too. I'm gonna turn off the stream soon. Probably sooner than my usual soon. because, again, my throat is kind of tired. That is the unfortunate side effect of doing these self-indulgent little, Homestuck streams. All of those funky voices, especially once the trolls get here, oh god. A little bit, taxing. But yeah, display tablets are pretty fun. We don't need one. Corporate hath released you. Well, too bad. I'm ending stream. An upstanding citizen who encourages rest. Honestly, you don't know what. Well, clearly you do. Only you and I know what it's like to have responsible sleep schedules. You missed all the good bits there, bro. I don't want to hear it. There was a cat and a horse and a dog and everything. Never. In your dreams that far. So there. Anyway. We can close all of that now. Be gone. To hell with you. That's true. I guess I did do Turnip Boy once. And then I lost a lot. And I never went back. Sorry. This is a good one. Homestuck music. Wow! Cosmic Carousel from Beyond Canon album. Ah, big yawn. He's such a hater. I don't know why you're being such a hater today. Mad because you had work? Well, newsflash, I did too. So there. Chucking pastries at people. What else is new? I'm always doing that. I do that every day. Oh, wait, I should move my body back down now that there's nothing blocking the bottom. Oh no, you can see the spot where it cuts off. Oh no. Boop. Like it never happened. Hater phase. I can't deal with 2 haters. That far is enough. Oh, wait, that's right. I was gonna... Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm so bad at keeping secrets. I was gonna keep it secret for a little bit, but then I just decided, no, I'm not doing that. Hold on. I have to open something. Give me a second. Wow, okay, I'm not a hater. I don't know, man. Depends on the day. I'm just harsh. These are different things. Hold on. I have to turn off the lo-fi, so if you hear anybody talking, don't blame me, okay? It's not my fault. I try so hard. And got so far, but in the end... You know, wait, keep the lo-fi going for a little longer. I gotta figure something out. Can I window capture this? Or do I have to... Sorry, I get a little... Wait, no, I can get it in there. Hi, do you recognize this? Why else would I be opening Storyboard Pro? Movie time. Hold on. I'm shrinking it down so that I can make it bigger. Storyboard Pro is a fancy, expensive tool to make storyboards in. Your mom. Yes, it's your mom. That's exactly what Storyboard Pro is. It's your mom. So true. Okay. But I don't think sound is gonna come through at all, which sucks. Hold on. I just gotta do something real quick. Hold on. Oh god. Hold on. Settings. I gotta go to sound again. Sound. I gotta get ready. I have to play it a little bit, or else it's not gonna show up. There it is. Now we can put that one through game. For now. And now we can turn off the lo-fi. Shut up. Anyway, so I finally decided to do something with this godforsaken thing. It's a Homestuck stream, this counts. Now, don't get too excited, I'm not animating it. I don't think I have it in me to animate a minute and a half. Okay? After my thesis film, I don't want to do that anymore. But, however, comma, a big comma, I just started cleaning it up more. So I will eventually, maybe not by 413, but around there, maybe a little after, I'll have a remastered version to post. Wow, you guys get to see the 2 seconds that I did. Not even, well, okay, it might be like 5 seconds that I've done so far, cleaned up. And I didn't clean up any of the effects of the background, so don't ask me about that yet. I might think about it. That's so quiet. Hold on, we'll do it after. Wait, I have to fix the levels. Hold on. Oh my god. Go. That's much better. Look at him. Look at Jonathan. That's as far as I made it at the time. Literally like barely a second, but you know, whatever. We'll watch the whole thing since we're here. I'll talk about my plans, my plots. This all looks good. Most of it's good. But there's some things that I'm gonna change. That's all fine. Content? Yeah, I know, right? Not a stream. Who even likes streams? This, I'm gonna make it the real smooch that we got. Mask Roxy, shout out. Jonathan. Mom Roxy. The clown. War flashbacks. Vrissy. Best shot. Still love that. Great editing on the sound. Thank you, Emily. I'm not looking forward to drawing that car. Yiffany. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna keep this. I kind of like that, the posing that I did on it though, so I might keep it. This looks super cool, it's staying. This bit's being changed to Solix eating a chip and playing video games though, for sure. And this I gotta fix because there's no power behind the ka-chunk of the lever push. That looks good. I don't know if I'm even gonna clean this up because look, it gets the point across and that'd be annoying as fuck. And there it is. Mostly just the end needs to get cleaned up, but... Wow. Wow, let's go back and have a look at the new Jonathans. Look at that Jonathan. Wow. Beautiful Jonathans. Where are my other Jonathans? Oh, God. How Storyboard Pro looks not as a video. Here he is. Gotta make the side quest interesting for the content. Wow. Wow, look at him go. Wow, wow. And there it is. But like those 5 seconds are pretty cool. Wow. Wow, look at him go. Anyway. Go away. Be gone, storyboard. Look, it's really nice brainless work when I just want to listen to podcast or listen to video essay or etc. Especially now that I'm not playing as many games because Genshin's boring. And I'm saving up an Infinity Nikki. I do not want the silly hair that is out right now. Anyway, turn back on the lo-fi just so it's there and for next time. But for the most part, I think we're done here. Trying to think if I want to have a snack or if I'm just gonna go right to bed. I think I might just go right to bed. All of it? Wow, it's impressive, honestly. There's a lot of it. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Sleepy. I don't even deserve to be sleepy right now. I didn't even open today. I closed. Maybe that's why I'm so sleepy. Anyway, I'm not looking at chat anymore. I'm just gonna leave.
But yeah, join the Discord, link in the description. I'll see you next week when I do something. God knows what. I didn't even know what I was gonna do until today, like 3 hours before stream. I didn't know for sure what I was gonna do until I post the stream waiting room. Then that's when I know. Anyway, goodbye. Don't stay hateful. Bring joy. Be nice. And now, I must go, my lovelies. Goodbye. I will miss you. Maybe. Some of you. I'll miss some of you. And see you later. Bye!